Two cameras, X-T3, X-T4. We're not here to talk about either of these cameras. If you want to hear me talking about these, check out the last little video I did. I'll stick the link up there for you. I just had a little bit of a rant about the new X-T4. Right, I'm here to talk about this. If you've bought an X-T4 lately, and you've had an X-T3, or you've had a Canon or a Nikon or a Sony, and you've had an L bracket on it, you'll probably be wondering, can they do an L bracket to fit the X-T4, because it's got this flippy out screen that gets in the way of the L bracket? And the answer is yes, we do. I had this delivered the other day, and I've had it out the box. I've had a look at it. This is a fantastic, high quality, beautiful, I'm not going to knock it, this is a beautiful, beautiful L bracket. It is by Smallrig. Smallrig are website. I've been on there and I've had a look. I've been searching everywhere for an L bracket that I knew I could use with the X-T4. So check out Smallrig. I will be putting a link to their website in the description. This is quality. Honest, I'm not a big pusher, but as soon as I got this out of the box, this L bracket on this camera was about 20 quid. This L bracket, I think, is $59. Plus postage, but it is a fantastically it really does feel nice. Now, I've not fitted it on here yet, so I could take all the words I've just said to you and spit them out and not agree with it at all, but I've not fitted it on the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit it on the camera and we're going to test it out. So I'm going to have to take my Peak Designs capture clip off. I will be putting it back on the bottom of that one so that I can use it on my capture clip on my bag. And I've got a poorly thumb, so you're going to have to excuse me. I've got a bit of cracked skin on my thumb and it's really poorly, so I'm struggling using my thumb at the moment. Right, so that's the X-T4 now flat on the base. I am now going to fit this, and this, look at this, look at this. There is a magnetic screwdriver attachment on the bottom. Now, time will tell whether it lasts and doesn't fall off, but that is a brilliant idea, because I used to keep a 20p piece in my bags. I've still got them in my bags and everything, so you can do the Allen keys up on the bottom. So, right, how does it fit? Let's have a look. We're just going to wipe that off there. It goes on. Where's it lying up? Let's have a look, see. Let's try screwing it in. Oh, and that screws in straight away. The line up is absolutely spot on. You don't have to wiggle it around. Get me a magnetic key out. Give it a twist. Put my magnetic key away, and that's it, job done. That is lovely. Alright, okay, I'm not a big quality person. I don't go on and on and on about quality, but this fits where it touches. It really does fit where it touches. I'm going to turn the light up a bit. Let me just bring the lights up. Right, hello, that's really bright, isn't it? Right. This fits where it touches. This is really, really nice. The battery cover opens perfectly. There's another attachment there. I think that's for a slidey thing. That'd be interesting. It grips around the front. It's not just a plate that sits on the bottom. It actually wraps itself around, and it's got this beautiful, beautiful wooden handle. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And it's quite a sturdy grip. There's quite an angle on that. There's quite a good grip on that. It might actually help me using my back button focusing button, but yeah, that's really quite nice. Okay, so flippy out screen. This is the problem. Flippy out screen, and it doesn't quite flip out properly. Okay, so we can't turn the screen anymore. As you see, we've got a articulated screen, I think it's called, and you can't articulate it when you want the screen out, and something's just fallen out. Now, I'm not sure what that is. There's a little tiny bit of black plastic that's just fallen off, and I'm interested to know what that might be. This is a brand new camera that I've had for a couple of weeks, and I've not actually used it yet, so I don't know where that little bit of plastic come from. See that? Look, little tiny bit of plastic. So I'm going to try and find out, and hopefully something's not broken. But yeah, the problem is the L bracket. So how do we cure this? I'd just like to mention that the Peak Designs tassels fit underneath there quite nicely as well. Right, this is where this magic of this Smallrig takes effect. It comes with a small Allen key for the obvious reason I can see, and I've not, this is live, this is all fresh. I've not tested this. I'm not one for retakes and retakes. I'm doing it there and then. There's two small Allen keys. First of all, wait. First of all, let's just try this. Let's take this magnetic screwdriver, undo this screw, whatever this does, with my poorly finger. I see, look at that. That is pretty cool. So now let me try my flippy screen. Can I flip my screen out and tilt it? Let me flip it round. Now I can to a certain extent. Okay, I can flip it, but it tilts in slightly. So there is a possible way of flipping it and tilting it, and I can tilt it underneath through the gap so I can look up, and I can tilt it through the gap so I can look down. So there is a possibility that we can use the flippy screen for taking stills. But that's brilliant. That slides out. I know a lot of people have their sliders out like that, and that is really good. And I do love that magnetic. That just works so quick, so easy, so simple. Brilliant. Love that. Yeah, but apparently this is the reason I bought this, or this is the reason I've got this, is you can undo these two and you can actually slide this forward. You can see there, you can actually slide that forward. So now the L bracket slid forward. Now what would be nice, what would be very nice, is somewhere to keep the Allen key. Now if they had a little slot in the bottom there where you can slide the Allen key in, I'm sure there's not one in here, but if I can find a little slot where the Allen key would fit, that would be a fantastic idea. Or put screws on it. You've got a screw on the bottom, why not put two screws on the side? I may even adapt that myself and change them for a couple of screws. So the idea by that is you're supposed to be able to flip the screen out and you still got some articulation, which it doesn't make a lot of difference, to be honest. But what it does do is the screen flips out all the way fully, so it's properly square out, it's properly fully out, and it now means I can vlog like that and I can see the screen. So that's why I went for this beautiful little piece of kit. One of the best, or not one of, this is definitely the best L bracket I've ever owned. Best quality, most expensive, but at $60 I think it's well worth it. Now the only thing with having this far forward is you struggle to open your flaps on the side, so you do really need to keep an Allen key handy and flip, let's undo them, so you can actually push that back to one side, and then you can open the flaps inside, pop them open like so. So that's something to bear in mind, but I won't be using the flaps as much as what I'll be using the screen, so I'll have that kept forward, and I'll keep the Allen key on my person, in my bag, or wherever I can to keep it handy. Now I will say that this on the bottom does make a lot of difference, because now you can slide it forwards, lock it off, and you can still get the flaps open. Alright, so there are definitely options, and that works quite well. I've never had anything like that. I think it's really nice, and that's all I can say about it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to show you a video that's probably taken God knows how long to tell you about this L bracket by Smallrig. They do other L brackets. They do other L brackets. If you're into video, let me just get into here somehow. If you're into video, this L bracket, let me just tell you this, is a Smallrig L bracket for the Fuji X-T4 camera. It is reference number LCF2811, and it retails at $59, like I just said. So if you're interested in that, just have a look. I will contact them. I'll see if I can get a link for you. If I can get you a discount link, I will put it in the description below before I finish processing the video. I will do that as a promise. Secondly, they also make two other L brackets. They're on the phone. I'll put them down the side there. They do two other L brackets, or not so much L brackets, sorry, they're cages. They do them for the X-T4. One is a VG X-T4 vertical battery grip. So you can put a battery grip on this, and they do a rig that wraps itself right round the front of the camera. You can see it in the photograph next to me. It wraps itself around the camera. It's $99. It's designed for video, so you can attach mics, lights, handles, grips, and anything and stuff like that you want. That's with the battery grip on. They also do one without the battery grip. The one with the grip is a CCF 2810, and the one without the grip is a CCF 2808. That's also another nice looking piece of kit. With it wrapping itself round, I can then attach my little light that I've got over there. I can attach my speaker, not my speaker, my microphone. I can attach 2 or 3 things to the top. I can then attach an L bracket plate to the side. That would go on quite easy. There's loads and loads of little holes in the side, and you can see in the bottom one down there. So that would be quite an interesting way of looking and using an L bracket. So instead of having a dedicated L bracket, it's actually got a cage that's go around it. So it may be something I'll look to in the future, and see if it makes any difference for video work, to be able to hold a handle, do your low work and gimbal work. So yeah, that's them. That's all I wanted to do. Quick L bracket. Don't miss out, because I think it's brilliant. Love the wooden design, absolutely beautiful. I've always had a like a Kevlar design, but yeah, it fits really nice, it feels really nice, and the quality is stunning. And that, look at it, look, it just sticks on the bottom. How cool is that? Right, that's it, I'm going to say thanks for watching. It's now dark outside, pitch black, can't see a thing, and I'm just rambling on in my van. So yeah, I'm gonna turn my lights back down. I'm going to get myself some more coffee, as I always do. And I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, Wednesdays and Sundays is my day for video releases. I'm going to try and keep that going as long as I possibly can. And yeah, these little short Friday clips are just to fill in a little space and to tell you a little bit about some products I've got, I own, I get, or use and borrow and stuff like that. That's all it is. We're not commercially based. I don't get paid for any of this. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. And if something works, something feels nice, something's good, if I've bought something, if I've changed my kit, I want to let you know. Till next time, ciao for now.